3 months and 14 shows ago, I brought forth in this bathroom a movie review show, conceived in my own dome piece, and dedicated to keep it going by bringing you the next review, Lincoln. The great and one of my most favorite actors, Daniel Day-Lewis, plays Honest Abe, but it doesn't stop there. This movie is jam-packed with awesome actors. Tommy Lee Jones, Sally Field, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, James Spader, and a slew of other character actors that you've seen in every movie. You gotta give it to Spielberg. I think he's still got it. I mean, yeah, he's had a couple of bleh movies, AI, but that's neither here nor there, all right? It's Spielberg. I do have a problem with this movie. I think it should have been called The 13th Amendment and not Lincoln. Now, yes, the abolition of slavery is one of the most important times in US history, but this movie was called Lincoln. I wanted to see more about his life, not just one little piece in time. And Daniel Day-Lewis, yes, he was awesome. He was a great Abraham Lincoln.
Blood's been spilled to afford us this moment now! Now!
But at times, he kinda sounded like Abraham Simpson. But yes, he gave a real-life feel to Abraham Lincoln as a human being. You know, we all know Abe Lincoln as this upstanding, great president, but you never really knew what kind of man he was, and I think Daniel Day-Lewis did a good portrayal of what Lincoln was. I mean, I wasn't around during that time, so I guess I have to go off what Daniel Day did. It was a long movie, but I was not bored. It was really pretty to look at, well shot, and the dialogue was just eloquent and mwah. And yes, I am someone who loves action, who loves battle scenes during a movie, but this one, even though it took place during the Civil War, didn't have that many battle scenes, but it was okay for me because the battles that actually took place were in a confined room between a bunch of people and their words. In this movie, the words were mightier than the gore. Not bad. You cannot pull off a script like this unless you have phenomenal actors, and those two together, script and actors, magical. This was magical. But Tommy Lee Jones, forget it. Amazing.
You are more reptile than man, George. So low and flat that the foot of man is incapable of crushing you.
How dare you!
Spielberg, thank you for putting him in this film. James Spader wasn't in the movie a lot, but when he was, wow.
If that squirrel-infested attic you've quartered us in's any measure, you ain't raised much.
Should we get to work?
Yup, they may have been better than Daniel Day himself in this movie. I was a little upset. There was no vampires in this movie. Would have liked to seen one or two scattered throughout, but I guess in real life, vampires did not exist during Abraham Lincoln's time, so. I mean, there's a couple of good movies out right now, but I would really recommend this movie. Go see Lincoln before it leaves the theater. It's something you probably should see in the theater. So on the chronometer, people, the tub is full, but instead of a tub, it's a stovepipe hat. Appropriate. Share, like, comment, and most of all, subscribe to BBR. And while we're on this presidential kick, why don't you tell me what your favorite presidential movie was? Mine? It might be Dave. No, it's not. I promise to keep bringing you quality reviews while never straying from my honest opinion and ending every single one of them with a humble ahia. Well, Molly, let's say we hit the hay and talk about the words jam-packed. Lincoln probably never said that. And to all my loyal BBR watchers, I just want to apologize to you about the look and sound of the previous shows. I want to make sure you get everything out of watching BBR, so I'm going to give you guys better look, better sound in the future, I promise. And this is the start of it right now. Mwah.